my next question is, what advice do you have on differentiating yourself from your competitors? But what are your competitors? Who you consider?
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of independent consultants, especially today when people can't get jobs. They all of a sudden, hey, I'm a consultant. There are nonprofit groups like SCORE, the Society of Retired Executives.
Right.
And there is Mission Community Service Center. The chamber on some levels can be a competitor. If they're doing education programs, to compete with our education programs.
Mm-hmm.
The colleges, Questa has a management training program. We have a management training program. The way we view it is that there's plenty of market for everybody. We all have different niches. And so we have really specific target audiences that we try to go after.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to be very proactive. They're very results oriented because we measure everything. Even in our classes, we measure the results. Our sales training class, we measured 6-month program. Did they increase their sales or not? Or we give them half their money back.
Right.
The management training program, we measure their success throughout the 12-month program. Have they changed their management style? Have they implemented the things they're doing? We get the business owners very involved with their managers they're sending to us. And so I think we really differentiate ourselves by getting results. And we're committed to that. It's part of our core values. And our team is so committed to the service of that and making sure people are getting what they want.
And you said you did a big market analysis
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. How important is that for an entrepreneur?
I think you have to do it. It amazes me. People come to us and say, there's a new idea, no one else is doing it. And they're telling me their idea. I'm going, okay, I can think of 3 right off the top of my head. There are no new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
There's people reposition or repackage. Every once in a while there's a really clever new idea, but usually it's about how are you going to play in the marketplace. Competitor analysis to me is one of the most critical things because, again, in our business we can determine there's room for everybody. We just all have different segments we're going after. But if I didn't know that and I tried competing with all of them, then I'm spending wasted dollars and time going to markets that don't make sense. And so I think a competitive analysis is just critical. Well, how are you really going to differentiate yourself? Are they making money?
That's a good question.
Just because you can see them out there doesn't mean they're doing well.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of great databases of information out there that you can gather data on other companies and find out how they're doing. So I think competitive analysis is critical.
What else besides the competitive analysis when you're starting up a business?
I think competitive analysis. Number 2, what is it that you really want to get out of this? And what are some of your goals in your life? So, for instance, if you got to think of a business as a return on investment. So if you're going to invest time and money into this, can I really make a return? Or am I better off going to work for someone else and make more money there and just do this as a hobby?
Uh-huh.
Because I think a lot of entrepreneurs think, it's the business owner out there playing golf all day, doing these things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fantasy.
It is, but it's a perception people sometimes have. Or they think business owners are making all kinds of money, and some do really well, but most live paycheck to paycheck, just like most individuals. So, I think understand, do you really want this? Does it fit what you want out of your life? Number 2, understand your competitors. Number 3, understand your financials. Can you really make money? And so many people do their financials and have these aggressive financial numbers. Don't go that aggressive.
Right.
Be totally conservative. Cut those numbers in half. And can you survive? And the fourth thing is most people are undercapitalized. They don't have the funding, the money. It's going to take them more money than they thought to get their business up and running and more money to sustain it. And most businesses go out of business because they don't have the capital to support them. They just haven't planned their finances right and then plan for growth because growth takes money.
Mm-hmm. Michael, thank you again for joining us today and giving us all your time. We really appreciate it. Do you have any last-minute remarks or advice for budding entrepreneurs?
Just if you have an idea, go for it, but do proper research, understand your numbers, and it's a fun ride. So I would recommend it to anybody.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you.